Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Wally Weasel. And here we are with some more Rogue Trader. Hey! And today it's just basically going to be easygoing, chill stream. We're just going to finish talking with Cabela and then turn in the one quest there. I don't want to turn it in yet because I don't know what it's going to turn into, but we will see. Open that, and we go, and we go, and we hit to the playlist. Yeah, because we started talking to Cabela last week, and she just has a lot of options. So let's head on out of here. Not this hallway. This hallway. Okay, if I remember correctly, Bella is down here. There she is. Hi, Cabela. Let's finish talking with you. Ooh, Jesus. Don't spare your blood. You torture your own flesh. What is the meaning of this ritual? Yeah, look at all that stuff. Look at it all. Look at it all. Yeah, we're going to be here for a bit.
Torture? I bear the sacred marks of the Undying One's service. Death has bestowed them upon me. Though others may cherish hollow riches or meaningless beauty, it is my duty to cherish his gift of blood. Each wound is a symbol of our service to him. Each drop of blood carries his blessing. To renounce these scars is to renounce the Undying One himself.
Alright, makes sense. There's all like little markings of loyalty.
Death whispers to me, you are worthy of bearing his marks. Tell me, Domin, do you wish to honor your flesh with his gifts?
Maybe. Presume this will not. Let's see. Notice several officers exchange worried glances as they eye the blade in Cabela's hands. No, it's fine, you guys. Calm down, calm down. Presume this will not be a painless procedure. Absolutely not. Sneeze is coming. Be an honor. Carving a various symbol into your skin. I'll do it myself. Let's be friendly. It would be an honor.
Let it be so. Treasure his gift, Domin. Inscribe it anew each time you pray. May his blessing find you.
Okay, that hurt a lot, apparently. Cabela waits patiently as you prepare yourself for the ritual. Once you are ready, she carefully presses her blade to your skin and carves a sacred symbol into your flesh with skillful precision. The wound stings and burns painfully as they begin to bleed. Where did she make the mark? That's the thing. Okay, one sec.
May the Undying One shroud your footsteps from the faithless.
Okay, I seem to be doing a little better. Oops. Let's see. Let's see where I would say. See my health, but it seems to be. Oh, there it is. 35 out of 35. Okay.
Domin.
Did you ever meet Theodora von Schweetz?
I met her once when I was young. The Vizier saw a serpent hiding among those close to Domin Theodora, ready to sink its fangs into her throat. I was ordered to find the serpent and sever the soul from its body. I watched and waited for weeks. I hid among the shadows, the air ducts and the faceless masses. Once I found the serpent, I sliced off its head and returned to the temple. I doubt that Domin Theodora ever saw me, but the 3 ritual cuts I left behind on the body let her know that this death was pleasing to him. They sent us a grand feast from the upper decks before the cycle's end. We gave it to the hungry.
Oh, that was nice of her. Always suggest me as Domin. What does that word mean? Yeah. Is that like kind of leader?
The Gothic we use to communicate is different to that spoken on the upper decks. Domin has many meanings. Giver of life, Lord or Lady of the Ark, and Shadowless Sun. The matriarch Spider gave this title to the rogue trader who allowed her to form the blood-spun web. We use other titles as well. For example, Venai means Master of the Immaterium, or Watcher of the Veil. Vil means one who must go to the other side. Amic means one you can trust in battle.
Alright. So, it's like a little nickname. Gotcha. If the Undying One whispers my name, will you carry out his will?
Lords and wretches are equal before death. If such is the Undying One's will, I will guide you to him, Domin.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Sacred cards and hear the whisper of the Undying One. His tarot is not an answer, but a question I ask of the universe. And the universe answers with questions of its own.
What's
In
that
this
answer?
sacred communion, I perceive hundreds of possible outcomes. They are all true. And yet they are only visions. I know what will come to pass, and yet I do not.
So guesswork. How'd you come to have a deck of his tarot?
It is a holy relic that has been passed down from generation to generation. Only the first and second spinners are allowed to study the sacred cards and interpret their meaning. We use his tarot to guide the cult and discern the tangled threads of fate.
Okay, and how many cards? Ooh, how many cards? Can we go buy a booster pack?
34. There used to be more, but some have perished in the darkness of time. Their loss is a great tragedy for the blood-spun web.
Ah, Lone Imperium. Ooh, the Emperor's Tarot is usually read by sanctioned psychers.
I am the spear of his retribution, not a witch or a sorcerer or a soothsayer.
Alright,
I
calm
have
down.
no strange powers, but I do bear his blessing. I do not command the veil. I am guided by his whisper and led by my faith, by the tenets. Please, do not mistake me for something I am not.
Alright. I mean, Deer's not a witch either. Let's see. Succeeded. You occasionally feel a shiver run down your spine or detect faint sparks in the air when you are standing next to Cabela. It seems her powers only manifest when she is practicing divination or in a moment of pious exultation. Cabela herself does not seem to be aware of her gift. Alright? Give me a reading.
Ask
Parlor
the
tricks, parlor tricks.
Domin, and I will listen.
Cabela carefully takes out her Imperial Tarot deck. A black blade flashes before your eyes, and blood drips from her palm onto the cards. What? You gotta cut yourself for everything? God damn it. Closes her eyes and listens. What does the future hold for me? Draws 4 cards from the deck and lays them face down before you.
The first card is the young warrior.
Is that good?
It suggests inexperience, a path of becoming. The second card is the shattered world inverted. The path will have twists, turns, and thorns, but you will gather allies along the way and find what was lost.
Oh, well, so far good, yeah.
The third, the hound inverted. Someone has marked you as their prey and is chasing you through a field of traps.
Yeah, I know who that is.
The lost child. You will leap into one of those traps of your own free will and place your trust in someone truly desperate.
He speaks about something else. No. We're gonna keep her here.
May the undone.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's talk about 12 minutes. Okay, oops. There's the journal. Hold on. Okay, is this... Yeah, okay, that's the start. Okay, news of Aurora's downfall and the successful liberation of the monastery of the major units. It's headed to the monastery. Okay, so these are the ones that I still have to do. Talk to the governor. Yeah, that's the one I wanted to do. Become the flagship club. Yep, that's the DLC one, I believe. This is how you breach the sarcasm if it's saying. Visit the base forbidden area. Alright, that one. Oh, focus on this one. Okay, where is that sending me again? Wait, where are the other ones? Why do these ones disappear? Whatever. This is the region next to this region. Oh, I assume it's like or it's major or something. Hey, Agenta. How you doing? I've come to watch your power flowing. Okay, we are here. That's where I want to be. Nothing going on. Good, good. Where's the planetoid? That is not what I wanted. That's the book that got a little thing on it. I don't want to take Henrik's. Screw you. We took you on a quest. You're fine. Triangle.
Patience.
Okay, so this is just like an auto thing to this guy. Right, okay. Price. Oops. Go up the steps. Up the steps. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Up. Poochie. Hey, Poochie. Poochie, Poochie, Poochie. Where's the governor? Are you the governor? You're the governor. Greetings, your ladyship, says the governor in dismal... Oh. Greetings, your ladyship. Glancing reflexively at Solomorn. Solomorn? Yeah. Then the governor notices Cabela's clothes and his eyes go wide. He adds softly, cautiously, "This woman, she is your bodyguard, I presume? Or is she here to..." Stop choosing not to finish the question. Nah, she's basically my bitch. I can't express how grateful I am for your help. Now the insidious heretic's designs have been thwarted, nothing stands in the way of my plans or yours. With Aurora dead, the spirit of revolt is waning. Entire squads of rebels are surrendering. We are witnessing the final days of uprising. I have already signed the order to allocate 2,000 first-class voidfarers to you. Their transfer to your ship should begin any minute now. I'd also like to salute the Savior Requiem Minoris. Oh, I completed another quest. I have already given the order for a celebration to be held in your honor. In your honor. We will mark your victory with an ancient custom, the Triumph. You will drive through the city streets accompanied by a guard of honor, as befits a heroine who has vanquished the Imperium's enemies, while your trophy will be displayed to the jubilant crowds. Let me know once you have concluded your business in the system and are ready to triumph to begin. There's positive place of enthusiasm. What's my trophy? In regards to your own participation in the triumph, Governor, you will accompany us to the starport to provide timely answers to any questions that may occur to me as I inspect the terminal there. That being said, you should appear before your subjects at least once at the end of the ceremony. In doing so will help to maintain order. There is no reason to let people know that the world may soon be in for a change of leadership. Nora shrieks and blindly reaches for the air in front of her. She rubs her eyes nervously. Oh, for Grok's sake. What the... Lord Captain, I can't see a thing. Pitch black darkness. Oh my god, take off your sunglasses. Large, semi-domesticated reptile. Groks are most commonly bred as livestock or used for beasts of burden. Let's get one as a pet. The governor chuckles nervously and fidgets with his collar. Are you being facetious, ma'am? Or his blood, tell me this is just a historical outburst on your companion's part. You're wounded, another prophecy. Please pay her no mind. How dare you work in your sorcery? No. You okay? I'm quite alright. There's a darkness in my mind, but I haven't gone blind. No, there's this darkness that I see. It is the only thing I see. No idea what it means, or what that means, but the whole thing reeks, Lord Captain. I don't like the look in the slight... Oh. Nadera stares at her hands as if she has never seen them before. It's gone. And my hands. They can touch anything they want, except themselves. Oh, wait. Breathes a sigh of relief. You have no doubt been through a lot lately, ma'am. Small wonder your vision had a dim spell with all... With all this shooting everywhere, let alone all those maimed and maddened insurgents. It will be all right. The festivities will distract you and you'll feel right as rain again. Glad to hear it. That is quite enough rambling and eye problems for one day. I have other business. Delay you any further, your ladyship. I'm assuming doing this is gonna...
Curiosity
Oops.
sings
Why am I
in
having trouble
my
with these stairs?
veins.
Yeah, I'm assuming doing the triumph will end the chapter. So let's... Whoops, damn it. I always pushed the wrong button. Okay. Yeah. Compiling the answers to the function in his past or in certain need of help, and the rogue trader may wish to provide it. Fixed. So, are these symbols just for quests that I just have to turn in? Because if all these issues are fixed, then I imagine that would be it. The officers would be a good starting point for... But at the same time, this one still has to be turned in. Or not turned in, but performed. One for the fate of those who had died in the war, while the other was concerned about the well-being of orphans aboard the ship. The confession came from a woman and mentioned lop-eared kleppas. But at the same time, I don't really want to censor people in their prayers. That's kind of between them and, you know, their gods. Visit the bay's forbidden areas. Every society breeds outcasts and misfits. Seeing them miserable existence firsthand is essential for completing the picture of this. It's decided to get a first-hand view of the subject's daily life on the freight line. Okay, that's the DLC one. Okay.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Just return to the void ship. Got no reason to go anywhere else. Back to the bridge. Okay. Here. Freight line. Everything's just said go to the freight line, so let's go to freight line. Will it make sense? Whoa, square. Okay, we're at the freight line. Okay, so this is... That's where the DLC starts.
What lies beyond?
Of course, you're not going to do anything for me. Controller. Whatever. Okay, is anyone gonna be all like, or do I? Wait, who are you guys? Enforcer, enforcer. Okay. I'm just gonna save. Quick save. Does anyone start the mission?
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Okay. Use symbols into the meaning of each. Yeah, again, this seems like.
Upper deckers avoid coming here. But how can one live aboard the flesh
Okay.
only to turn one's back on the core that gives it life?
Respect the enforcer checkpoint. Alright, I guess we did that. See the trains go by again. They look fun. I hear 'em. Alright. This is a big ship.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Damn straight. Glory to your captain. Enforcer! Captain, the enforcer quickly puts the safety of the flamer and points the nozzle away from you. How may I serve you? What you doing? Burn the poor shacks, Lord Captain. The rebel build them, cutting off the air supply the next bay and making it difficult for the infernal to work. So we've told the serfs to get out of here time after time, but they won't listen. Captain Fresno has ordered everything to be burned down. Afterwards, this area will be sealed off. Okay, well, we don't know if the serfs are all anti-me. So I won't say stop just yet.
A tantalizing anomaly! Woohoo!
What the hell was that?
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Move the
The
cover.
Vizier. Would he be proud? Am I?
Somebody's oh, that was like a car or something. Somebody's little private stash.
My house would be proud of me.
Can't read, judging by the merchants around. Okay. So he's keeping the valuable stuff to the side. Griffin beggars are rattling their olive mugs and ostentatiously displaying their hunger-sunken bellies and various disfigurements. A toothless man falls to his knees before you. Your ladyship, spare a throne for those who can't even get to worse jobs. Shrew puff launching. Glossy wretched paupers, ignore the beggars. Kill the beggars. Why can't I? Okay, I guess I can't do any kind of nice thing to them. You circle around you, insistently casting your eyes.
Patience. My nerves are frayed.
Well, I would toss a shekel your way, make you all fight for it, but
Curiosity unveils itself before me.
oh, big door. That's the rogue trader. It sure is. Bow down. Sometimes I need to tell you, beautiful maggots, mistakes must be paid for. What mistakes? Mercy, in the throne's name, I beg you. 12. Huh. The battered worker throws himself at your feet and touches the toes of your boots with his dirty palms. Your gracious ladyship, a hand to the God Emperor, save your unworthy servant. Get lost! Forcer's heavy baton pummels the man's back and shoulders several times. His bones crack audibly. Scissors polish his orders. Captain, your boot, I'll clean it right away. However, discontent breaks out among the gawkers who have been gathered around. None of the other workers dare come closer, but the anger on their faces is plain as to see. Jump, kick the worker, leave. I don't know, I want to hear this person out before we get a riot on our hands. I work hard, never even take breaks to rest, and all I earn is 7 ration cards with 15 meals to feed back home. Forces shake me down every shift, just like they do every other honest worker who... Enough whining. You and your pals lifted a box of Nutri-Bars. Ooh, Nutri-Bars. A few watches ago, and 2 canisters of water before that. I didn't beat the life out of you because I took pity on you. And this is the thanks I get? Hey, you're interrupting something that I said should happen. 14 the hub for 20 watches and refused to give out rations if we didn't have cards. Cards we have no way to earn. And today you earned 15 cards in a single shift because you do the work of 3 people, right? Or did you take your pals to a dark corner somewhere, do them in, and take their share? Didn't do them in, it was next. The worker stops himself, cowards and whimpers. They got their heads bashed in by crates. The dead don't need rations. Understand that enforcers are strike the enforcer, consider yourself discharged. Address the enforcer, return the cards, and do not dare to abuse your position again. This order, every crime will be punished accordingly. For no protection, you deserve punishment. Oh, Jesus. Add a note of sagely depth to your voice. Society you see is much like a boot. Its toe proudly directs the foot imperium forward, and yet it needs a soul to stand on. You are the soul, good people, that you are down here choking on dirt. No. Return the cards. Yeah. Screw you, enforcer, bitch. You interrupted what I said I wanted to have happen. The workers bellow triumphantly and point to the enforcer, praising the Lord Captain. Warner's test succeeded. A sullen, red-bearded man with keen black eyes draws your attention. His oddly piercing gaze seemed to size you up the whole time you were speaking, but now he has hastened to conceal himself behind the gawkers. The next thing you know, you are watching him hurry deeper into the tunnels. May the God Emperor protect you and all the House Fond species, Lord Captain. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, what lies beyond?
Someone who is watching me do all that.
Operation successful.
Thank you. Captain, what's going on here? Waiting for the ship. Okay. People fighting. We have people talking about shoes and family stuff. And I can't do anything myself. I'm caught in a cutscene. Oh, but I can skip it, but once you go rest, the little ones and I will head out to the marketplace and leave you in place. Okay, so were we supposed to pay attention to the conversation or the fight? I was having such a wonderful life. I don't know. Okay, who's this? So it just came running up.
They all
Get across.
Just as I was...
We just... Okay, I'm assuming that... Oh, no, we got a little thing there.
Ooh, how intriguing.
Searching is my observance.
Sure got a lot of beggars. Not a lot of people working. Something besides lunch this time. Okay, so this is where they get their food. Looks like you're gonna get sludge this time. Oh, we got beggars following us.
Deigned.
Oh, this is just where we came from.
The Vizier. Would he be proud?
Okay, yeah, these are the guys that are fighting for whatever reason. Because they're bored, I guess. Ooh, autosave. Why did the game autosave? Thief leader. Several people are eagerly rummaging through a rack filled with weapons from the Enforcer's arsenal. A big man with a pockmarked face is the first to react to your presence. He attracts the others' attention with a piercing whistle and barks out, "Who are you? There's not supposed to be anyone." Ah, doesn't matter. Identify yourself. Okay, let's look. Makeshift armor peeks out from beneath their ragged clothes, and their battered weapons display a patchwork of fruit repairs. The group stares longingly at the rack for good steel gleams restlessly, clutching to their humble weapons. The little finger on every person's right hand has been cut off. It's hardly a coincidence. I'll explain what's down here. Yeah. Melania von Schweetz. Oh, okay. People turn to stare at you in a disbelief and exchange heated whispers. The excitement is interrupted by the leader's roar. What are you gaping at? Hurry up and bend your backs, as is proper. Ladyship, you must excuse these blockheads. I was taken back myself. It is not every day you see the rogue traitor in the flesh. And as for this, casts a grim glance at the rack. I won't insult you by denying it. You've caught us red-handed. I should execute this spot. Suppose you may be some use. I shall permit you to take a few more basic weapons and leave. Serve the ship well. Who are you? Why would I just let them have weapons when I don't even know who the hell they are? The Hard Nines, a gang, a brotherhood from the Transport Bay 9. But don't think we're parasites. We do our bit for the prosperity of the ship. We're sort of assistants to the Enforcers. Self-appointed. Make sure the order is maintained in the compartments where the Enforcers are too lazy or greedy for bribes. We should stop to robbery and 3 thinking. And, well, we accept a small contribution as a show of thanks. You know, my weapons, are you going to rebel? You obviously did not expect anyone to be here. Are you forces providing cover for you? Fingers cut off. What does that mean? Use. Yeah. Is that kind of like a group telling thing? It's gang's initiation rite, a fine tradition. Voluntarily removing a finger, the newcomer shows their determination and willingness to join us forever. It's also a badge of honor. It probably shows them a string of little fingers. Alright. You want my weapons? To do business, the gang leader smiles ingratiatingly. depreciatingly, or whatever. We're no rebels. If anyone blasphemes against your ladyship, we call the troublemakers to order, and we shed blood for the flagship without fear. I suppose that makes us defenders of the ship. Thumb raises his eyebrow questioning and looks at you expectantly. Why stop there? You might as well call yourselves saints and say that the fate of the whole dynasty rests on your shoulders. Are the forces providing cover for you? I wish, friend, so the newly appointed captain had our informant strung up. He's tightening the screws, damn it, we can barely breathe. Today's the last time we'll come to pick over this compartment. Do we really want people... I mean, there's no sense in just killing them. But, I mean, do we really want people just taking the law into their own hands? In short, do we really want vigilantes? We're not vigilancles. Huh? What's wrong with them? Why I should execute you on the spot. I mean, but at the same time, we've seen some enforcers abusing their power. And it seems that a few of them... And if they're going to do that openly in front of me... You know what? Screw it. Let's bring in some anarchy. Always Lord Captain herself is expecting good things from us. Can't let her down. His cronies make sounds of approval. Follow your companion to the letter.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Nothing there, just a normal beggar. Oh, there's my fan club. Isn't there another door up here? There's this right down there. Come on, guys. Okay, just... Okay, can't cross the tracks.
Just as I was taught.
Ooh, that'll pull us up.
Ah, one step at a time amidst the madness.
Okay. I don't know why it keeps circling around like that.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Okay, we keep going this way. Wait, this is just... Oh, we didn't go down here. Trader.
I see what others do not.
Okay, so this is the same guy. Foreman. And the Lord Captain wandered into our ship will be remembered in legends. The broad-shouldered man raises a hand in greeting. His own prosthetic creaks plaintively, as if it takes the weight of his body. The locals and the enforcers call me the Foreman. I have no other name, but you may say I'm in charge here in this whole place. Recognize the shaggy red beard and keen black eyes. This is the man who was watching you during your encounter with the enforcers. Short guy. Huh. Saw you at the marketplace. Yeah. Watch one of my workers take a beating. I feel sorry for the lad, but there is nothing I could do. One smiles wryly, showing his yellow teeth. Almost all of the front ones have been knocked out. I stuck my neck out for the past, not doing it again. It's like the workers, yeah. They're told day and night, or told day in and day out for the glory of the ship. The rest of the time, they do their best to survive. Faced with hunger, the more deranged of the enforcers avoid leprosy, fires, floods, and noxious fumes. Foreman lifts these on his fingers, although he has fewer than nature's average to work with. In a word, it's a decent enough life. If you work, you survive. If you freeload, you also survive if you're clever. Well, and if the God Emperor wills it. Let's cook it in the vat. We're not the soup made from the mold slime and technical drain. Water has been simmering up there in the vat for at least 200 years, non-stop. See the growth of the walls over there. We harvest it, dry it, and use it seasoned in soup. If we're lucky, the smell attracts a void rat, and someone gets to have meat in their bowl. Points a finger proudly toward the vet. If for those who can't even earn a ration card, I feed them in exchange for services and favors. Sometimes it pays off, and sometimes it doesn't. People keep an eye out for workers trying to eat 2 bowls in one sitting. One is enough to fill your stomach for an entire watch. Some complain about the taste, of course. Ingrates. I sort of see the food's straight blessing. I seek the Bloodstone's temple. Do you know where it is? You know what? Let's try some food. I think it's a good idea. Old slime is something of an acquired taste. It takes 2 years, maybe 3 to your stomach to get used to it. What are you doing? Yes. Watch your gracious leader. To which the foreman hands you a bowl of hot and viscous sludge. The smell could be worse, probably. You're sick. Substance analysis complete. The outlook is dim. It's recommended that you dispatch authorized units to locate an appropriate successor. Oh, calm down, you guys. It'll be fine. This test succeeded. With the first spoonful comes the immediate urge to regurgitate the disgusting sludge. The heave you is followed by dizziness, and yet you stoically persist and force a slimy chunk of something intermediate or indeterminate down your throat. The crowd is gawking at you wide-eyed. It's the crowd. Glory to the Emperor. He nourishes us. Just wave. Evelyn herself has tried our food and found it worthy. Remember to be grateful for any nourishment as a blessing. And bellows and roars with discreetly interposing himself between you and the crowd. Ecstatic commoners who look like they might otherwise swarm in the accidentally trample over in a frenzy of adoration. Receive hidden auto stimulus. Lord Captain, I beg another second of your attention. Please accept this humble gift from us, the common people of the Bay, for all the good you do to us. It's a precious thing we could get for your ladyship. It's updated. Okay. So we're just looking now for the Bay's forbidden areas.
Curiosity sings in my veins. What curiosity unveils itself before me? Duty prevails.
Take everything. Restricted area. Ooh, very nice. Train go by. I'm guessing this is the forbidden places. So difficult. What was that thing Death Cultists say? Your time has come, or what have you. Please, what did I do? Oh, you fell on the metal thing. How about we take the stuff to the marketplace? Let's soup tonight.
What
Hi.
lies beyond?
Specimens before you must be the most repellent inhabitants of the compartment. They are covered in sores and bald patches glistening with pus. The stench of unwashed bodies brings a tear to your eye. One of the glowing glowers of the grunts and one of them glowers and grunts. What you want? What crime did you kill this man? And Lord Captain the ship on your knees. For what crime did you kill the man? Yeah. So for the crime of wealth, the dead bastard had rations and fuel cells. We'll trade them for porridge. What are you, mutants? Mold leaders, outcasts, folk who have no place even among the lowest of the low. Some were born that way, some were driven out to keep them from spreading the contagion. The foreman won't let us near the vat. The enforcers try to shoot us on sight, as if it was our fault we were born in a terrible place. There were worms in the rotten belly of the ship, fodder for disease. Outcast licks his lips, and you see a tongue studded with small, underdeveloped teeth. It's no disease, but an obvious mutation. The longer you stare at the man, the more deviations from the human you form you detect. Wretches such as this, disfigured by the genetic abnormalities and disease, are the perfect breeding ground for true corruption. Captain, give a coin. I can see you that no one ever shows you any kindness. Eat medicine and food. I shall have them both brought to you. If I give him a coin, then everyone else is going to be expecting a coin. Food, medicine, food. And he bares his teeth malevolently. Will you now? We know your kindness. He'll douse us with poison and leave us to die, so we don't... Damn it, he caught on! Alright, fine. Fight over this coin. Tries to throw in the tester with his teeth. Don't expect thanks. He gave it to me freely. Got it?
One step at a time. Amidst
Whatever.
the madness.
I offered kindness.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Hey, one sec. Let's just finish exploring down here. Oops.
What is that? Pay attention. The Emperor favors me today. I better myself through my service. Never doubt me.
The machine god grants me insight.
There's gloves, there's bone charm.
They will see.
Ooh, you got a name.
Oh, yes, they all.
Figures of cane tatters rocking to and fro, muttering indistinctly in several different voices, occasionally breaking into hoarse laughter. Let's come closer. She freezes and turns slowly to you. An ugly rusted mask covers her face. Are you here to take stand to the other side? No. He is wandering around in the dark looking for the light. There's nowhere to be found. Do you really not see it? Who are you? Althea. Zena, the outcast, the mad, the disaster, the curse, the burned. The woman hugs her arms to her chest and starts cackling loudly. Broken chains clink to her and rest on her wrist and neck. Ghost of the past, the shadow of the present, only the dying one knows. He alone. Chains are masked, you have escaped from the forces, have you? These gifts they are. The chains clink to her nuts as approach. For others to hear, she slides disease darkened palm down the rough rusted metal of her mask. They hide, fearful of becoming afraid of losing face. This is a repulsive place. Woman scratches her neck nervously. You note her deformed fingers, ravaged by some unknown disease. Here, where the unfortunate meet their death. Here, a dumping ground for the bodies of those the dying one rejects. Here, where pestilence dwells, welcomes them all. Talks to their ghosts. Here, where lives. Yes, that sounds right. Fuck the ghosts. You can't hear them. Points somewhere out to the side and laughs, then stops herself sharply. They don't like it when people come here. Colors are all mixed, smudged, poised to reveal a pure shade of madness. And scarlet threads separate those trembling patches, preventing her from losing herself. Woman turns away and starts talking to someone who only her eyes can see.
Patience. Oh, my nerves are frayed.
Okay. So is that quest done then? Ah, okay. Okay, Gallows Brother.
This tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
It's just down by the train. But
Let us see
there's
what
a good
I found.
sign. Okay, that's where I am right now. It's not where I want to be. No. How the hell do I get out of here? Okay. This is the lower train area. And I want to get up there. Here we go. Okay, that's familiar.
There will be no peace.
Here we go. Okay,
in my
okay,
wake.
okay. I remember this place. Ooh, you got a picture. The British master salutes you cheerfully with his stick. Lord Captain, what an unexpected encounter. Brings you to this compartment of the famous cuisine, the magnificent vistas, no doubt. Nothing right now. Here we go. Not you. Not you. You. Oh, man. I hope being in this bay has not caused you any inconvenience. Finish inspecting the bay. And appropriate ration cards for workers returning from their ships. Is that... yeah. The compartment has just enough food to avoid starvation, Lord Captain. This is why the enforcers are making sure that no serf has more cards than they're supposed to. They used to rip out people's tongues for it, but I reduced it. The punishment is simply beating the thieves and confiscating all their cards. The orders are to give those cards to workers who are starving due to lack of work shifts. Not that it helps them much, but it's better than nothing. The enforcers are guilty of misappropriating things. So do those caught stealing receive severe punishments? Absolutely. I have finished. Shoot, we don't have a uniform kit or fuel, I guess. Execution quota. No. The follow that are simply too limited, isn't that right? Okay. I can't come back for that. Oh, whatever. Oh well, whatever.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Can't give the perfect outcome for that one. Okay, I don't really want to do this one. Yeah, can I figure... I just kind of feel like that one is done. Alright. Okay, we didn't get the best outcome, but eh. 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 talk to... Okay, if we
They
did,
will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
I feel like we prepared everything. Oh. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay, we just have one more. Leadership. The astropath smiles at you. The shy, awkward smile of someone unused is smiling. The sacred mechanism is working again with no disruptions. And the psyker hands you a strip of paper with smooth rows of etched characters. This time containing no errors. The engineer rises proudly to his feet and says in low Gothic, a language he clearly has not had much practice in. With sacred words and virtuous thoughts turned toward the machine god, I have been able to pacify the mechanism's wayward spirits on the side present. Whatever's that help detectors. So what now? Recommend installing 2 incense burning units in the compartment to prevent the spirit's continued anger. Sacrifice will be provided with a list of minor recommendations, 142 in total, for improvements to the compartment's maintenance. Failure to implement result the sanctions of the part of this beginning history. Okay?
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Damn it, I always push the wrong button. Is that you? Your leadership, I have something for you. You sheet of paper with uniform lines of machine-type etched onto it. Thanks to your assistance in repairing the computer, we've been able to interpret a most curious message. It contains a call sign that agents of the Renegade have used in their especially important reports. What's it say? Yeah, what's it say? Words. The winds have ceased. It's just done. Call sign for reports, but the rest of the code we are unfamiliar with. That said, we know there is. How'd you look for the truth? The system. Okay.
What lies beyond?
Alright, let's go get this ceremony done. I'm kind of curious what this trophy is going to be. Or who it could be. And at some point we'll have to level up. Oh, what's going on? Oh, okay. Oh, looks good. Yes, stairs again. We're ready. Yeah, we're no, we're not.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
Master of Ceremony, Ladyship, Peerless Lady Von Schweetz. I am the manner of the ceremonies Rakid Manaris. Everything is in place for your triumph. Allow me to give you the brief summary of the upcoming event. You will take the road now familiar to you. From here to the starport, you will be accompanied by your comrades in arms and a guard of honor. The body of the heretic known as the Prophet Aurora will be pulled in your wake as a battle trophy. Woo! A stop is planned for the middle of the road. Their grateful citizens will rush towards you, praising... Okay, that's where we're going to get into a fight. Alright, this is a thoroughly choreographed interlude. The group of the grateful people will be composed exclusively of loyal citizens visited by us. Members of the military, young people, attractive and physically fit, and healthy children. Ordinary people are given words to speak to me and skip this farce altogether. An excellent plan. Send their praise. The procession will move on. Governor Medea will await you by the starport. It is also where the pyre has been built for burning the body of the heretic known as Aurora. You will be handed to the flamer, blessed by the representative of the Celestial Clary, body of the Imperium, also known as the promotes worship of the Emperor of mankind. Gotcha. You can choose to personally perform the burning, but if you wish to underscore the amicable alliance between us, it will be fitting to pass the honor to the burning of the governor. However, your choice is yours. Sure, it's all good. Where's Aurora's body? I want to kick it a couple times.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
There's a tank. Even repelling Emma's Aurora's corpse looks like a tiny island of gloom in the glorious ocean of your impending triumph. Aurora's people must have put a lot of work into protecting the body from decay while sawing off the grim iron mask. Their prophet has weary, unremarkable face of the utterly nondescript commoner. One arboration of appearance, with many small mouths on their cheeks and forehead. They have been painstakingly sewn shut with a thick, threading plaster over the layer of face powder. The cosmetics transform the heretic's face into an eerie mask. One of her mouth is frozen in a hint of grim wryly, mirrored by a lesser mouth. You please, any of mine? The grim seems to ask. One you have prepared so long for pines. Well, we're not going to talk to a corpse.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Not the tank. Yes. Do we get to fire it? Make way, let us meet the heroine. A small group of festively dressed people rushes toward you. Among the guards in the security cordon, you recognize Camille, the young recruit, or young scout you enters the command center. He meets your eyes, he smiles and salutes. Glory to Von Priest Dynasty! Glory to Elenia, heroine of Rekia Menoris! A stately, beautiful, and finely dressed woman calls out your name in an honor or in a sonorous voice. It wasn't until you take a closer look at her face that you recognize her as Captain Raquel, the pilot you met in Rekia Philia. Some ceremonies, the grateful citizens wish to present gifts to the Redeemer. Her ceremony's sugary voice almost brings a taste of honey to your mouth. For whatever reason, you know for certain that right at this moment, the gaze of Aurora's dead, empty eye sockets is fixed upon the back of your head. A thought surfaces in your mind, not a voice inside your head. No, a mere thought. You're all going to die, befuddled, deprived, never having seen the truth. And it's all because of you, enemy mine. It's a pleasure to protect the Imperial world and its honest inhabitants. May the light of the eternal terror shine. Oh, stop the ceremony, take the people away. Something terrible is about to happen. Of course. Yeah. Perfect nonsense, but the trained discipline prevailing returns toward the spectators who trying to lead the crowd away. They're coming out of the darkness. They're still in the light. The darkness is insatiable. Behind them, behind those thieves, an insatiable or ineffable eye follows, watching. I'm sensing something boundless, blue, golden, dark. Something is coming, Damin. An unholy death, contrary to his will. Capella's eyes are blank as he digs a steel claw into an unhealed wound. Wouldn't you stop cutting yourself? Behold the final dawn. Okay, who's on our side? So do we set fire to her body or not? Also, I should really check to make sure we didn't just fail the DLC. We shouldn't have, because it's DLC. It's about time we see other ships in this space game. You leave the monkey clapper alone.
Oh, glorious spectacle of your demise!
Surrender to the dark powers!
It's still there. Fair number of people. Okay. Ooh. Bella. Magenta. Actually, yeah, it's fine. Did I have to take damage because I put you there? No, it doesn't look like it. Wait, kinda does. She did. Well, that's stupid, I'm just placing people.
Achieve unpredictable downfall.
Five. Yeah, it's good. Right.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, you suck.
I'll do it. Guided by faith.
Try this again, shall we?
That is not my destiny.
Why not?
Cover me!
I don't know why you can't suddenly...
Not this scryer's draw. No can do.
You can't really do anything then.
I know what is to come. Will do.
Whatever, because you gotta hit him.
Death to the weak. Out of my way.
Okay. Another big group. This is a huge group.
I have read tomes of military tactics. Now you're clad in scarlet. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay. It just made her move. Okay.
Death to non-believers!
Death comes in silence. I shall not fail. The other side awaits. As honor ordained.
Yeah, you get her in some good armor. She's pretty much OP.
I serve the ruined powers!
Okay, who we got here? Good. There's a couple more.
Running magnetic override. My faith strengthens me.
Good job.
Chaos guides me.
Moving out.
Break them around.
Bring ruin. Onward.
Follow my lead.
Not a lot of them left. Can you guys stop missing? Oh, where'd you two come from?
Another one is shattered. I won't sully myself with that.
Let's see. Just the one?
The Emperor's judgment.
2 with a single bullet.
Chaos guides me.
Okay, for whatever reason, you still can't do your things. So you're essentially kind of useless outside of melee, but there's no one within melee range.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Such is the will of chaos.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. If I may, face the navigator's might.
Just gave me an achievement for killing 5 enemies with one attack. I thought I'd already gotten it before, but oh well, I guess not. Pascal.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
The old sire knows the son condemned.
Within our ranks!
Good. One enemy left, pretty much.
Trust me. Death is a blessing. Come, the other side awaits.
I think that's it. Well. Is to bring more. Oh, there's still an enemy around. I still see a thing. There you are. Dirty.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. Dwelling by narrow side.
Damn it.
Weapon at the ready.
Follow my lead.
Stay vigilant.
Thank you. We didn't lose a single person. 5 minutes later. Your being comes alive. Sorry. Having trouble reading now. Don't know why. Your calm being comes alive. Victus' voice struggles to get through. Thundering static. Lord Tane, this is Ex-Master. Please immediately send a... What is going on? Round to the starboard. Repeat. That's just up to you. His weapon's still on hand. Your ladyship, what are your orders? We have no idea what's going on. Civilians are fleeing in panic and we cannot get through to the government or senior officers. So fear no darkness, nor light is within me. The light of faith is thee. So flee before no enemy, for there is enemy. There's no enemy terrible than a cowardice, much overpowered. Takes a praise cloud, all the while checking her equipment with death fingers. Gives you a faint smile, whispers a great dance begins, but I am still with you. Now fear not, for I will not let your soul fall into the clutches of the unclean. Comes to it, all will become quicker than that. Once I'm longer in fear, it's very quick to know the whole world. Penny is served to the starport. Not abandoning people in distress. Anyone can come with us. Yeah. Must get weapons. Any weapons will catch up with you at the starport. We might even pick up some people from the garrison and see them along the way. Follow behind you, keeping a bit of distance, but we must escort the remaining civilians. Without the guards' help, they will scatter or fall into the enemy's hands. Some alarms now almost physically drilling through your temples. The fleeting little whispers at the edge of your hearing are sinister and gleeful. Trying to the starport. Funneled on, Argento said seriously, we stopped short of puzzling the enemy's entire plan. Forgive us for since no plan to do it right. Deer is holding her nose, trickling with blood. I saw blurry shadows reaching for a ball of bright fire and putting it away. Another shadow, much larger and more terrifying. I followed them, opened its colossal eye, and the others were gone. Their loot. I saw no connecting, no complicity. It was like a loot catching on a hook. A small terror made another and greater one crawl out of its lair and act. That's the best I can explain it. Fantasy, death and victim ignores future, death and nothing else. It means immediate future. In the words, it's time to like it. Patience, everybody, holy sis here is almost done powdering her nose. A chill runs down your spine. You seem to feel Aurora's gaze upon you once again. It's coming from the corpse and longer from everywhere.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Reading damage to bulk.
Sorry. Okay, so there's something down here. And here. Alright, we're going to continue up with this, ladies and gentlemen, next week. Got into a little more action than I thought we were going to, but that's fine. Oops. Yeah. We'll see what all this...
You don't frighten me.
Okay. Stop it. Yeah, we'll handle all that next week. Then we can get back to the starport and see about starting, I guess, chapter 2, which I'm assuming this is just the end of chapter 1. So, yeah, and then we'll see what happens then. In the meantime, thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.